Okay, so let's tackle the E form first. When we were first looking at the E chord, I had you fret the E chord like this, with your pointer finger or your first finger free. Now basically what we're going to do is practice moving this chord form around the neck before we even make it a bar chord. So take the E chord and then move everything up, keeping them within the same fret range, meaning you're going to have your second finger one fret behind your third and your fourth fingers, but we're going to move the whole shape up the neck, up to where our third and fourth fingers are up on the 12th fret. That's going to look like this. And then back down. I'm sorry, that was the 14th fret, not the 12th fret. Okay, so essentially what you're doing when you bar a chord is you're combining a bar technique with moving this same form around the neck. So here's that bar technique, and what I recommend is that you practice that drill that we just did, and look in the supplemental material section to get the exact tablature for that last drill. But here's the bar technique that you're going to use, and you're going to move that up from open all the way to the 12th fret when you practice. So make sure that when you're doing this, and we talked about hand position in another lesson, but make sure that you've got your hand position like this, where your thumb is directly between your first and your second finger, so it's supporting those fingers. And you're going to take your first finger on your left hand, and for this example we're going to use the 3rd fret. Place your thumb, join the thumb on the hump of the neck, and then you're going to place your first finger over all the strings, and you're going to squeeze thumb to index finger, thumb to first finger. Do not put the rest of your fingers on there to support. You just want to be using your finger, because these fingers are going to be fretting notes over here for a chord pretty soon. So what you want to do, go to the 3rd fret, hold that down, and strum. Make sure all the strings are coming through cleanly, and then you want to do the same thing that you were doing before with the chords, doing that chord push-up idea. Okay, once you've got the 3rd fret down, then start open, then go 1st fret, which is going to be by far the most difficult, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, making sure it's clean all the way up the neck. And then back down. And again, the tendency down here especially is going to be to want to get all those fingers over there to make that nice and tight, but you can't do that because you're going to be using those fingers to do chords. So once you've done this exercise, the bar exercise, and you've moved your E chord around a number of times, it's time to combine them.